So something that I think is interesting as a cheesemonger is that the consumer really doesn't realize that cheese and meat have a lot to do with one another. My name's Anne Saxelby, and I'm the owner of Saxelby Cheesemongers. We sell American farmstead cheeses. We work with about 40 local farms that are in the northeastern part of the United States and source cheese from these small farms and sell it at our shop and also to New York City restaurants. People think that, cheese is one food substance, meat is another, and that the production of the two is totally separate. And that's true, but it's also a little bit tricky because on a dairy farm, in order to make cheese, you have to have milk. And in order to have milk, the animals have to have babies. And, Mother Nature pretty much dictates that about half the babies on the farm are going to be boys and half are going to be girls. And so on a dairy farm, the girls obviously are kept and raised up for future milk production, but the boys, they don't have an outlet, and their only option usually is to sell them at auction because they're expensive to raise, and a farmer just can't afford to, feed a baby like that for 3-4 months. And then, try and market it as meat. It's just too much extra work. Patrick Martins is my fiance, and he is one of the co-founders of Heritage Foods USA. And Heritage Foods is a company that sells rare breeds of animals, mostly poultry and pork, but they also do beef and salmon and all kinds of crazy projects. So Patrick had been contacted to try and sell some of these male goats from this one farm, and it just kind of sparked something in my mind because I thought to myself, well, all cheesemakers have this problem. And I just thought that Heritage Foods would be the perfect company to try and do something with these male goats and have them end up in some of the country's best restaurants, because goat meat is eaten widely across the world. So the No Goat Left Behind project, I feel, is really important, not just in introducing a new type of food or a new type of meat to the New York and American restaurant, but it's also really important because it addresses a problem that exists on dairy farms that really hasn't been addressed up until now.